Hi, I'm Kevin,
And I'm Amanda.
and we are serving up
All that jam.
All That Jam, Quick Hit. Jimkata, on videos remixes for Bonfire.
let's jump in with what we were just talking about, the videos. I find it fascinating. I love when bands do this. There have been like Dopapod did a whole thing. I think their last album they did videos for each one. I know Humphreys always tries to push the envelope. I really love what you guys did. You said you did different artists for each song.
Yeah. I mean, we mostly, I think, worked with different creators for each one.
A couple did too.
Um,
Like Greg Ellis from Pretty Lights did two of them.
I mean, he's amazing, and I feel like that might help you all just see the music in a different way too. Having different artists with their vision, like how much creative control did they have over that? Like, what was that working relationship like?
it was largely up to them. I mean, largely it'd be we would have somebody in mind we wanted to work with, and then I don't know, maybe a loose idea of something we wanted, but most of the time it would be them pitching back to us, "Hey, I listened to the song, and this is what I think. I want to do this, this, and this," and we go from there. Um, Obviously, if it was something that we totally weren't feeling or something, we'd say otherwise. But usually, it was in it. We were like, "Oh yeah, right on. That's a good idea." And then there are a couple that we like kind of created and worked with pretty hands on, like with the ones we did with
I mean, we
Ellis.
shot the last two ourselves and just got up and edited. So
Oh, nice, very cool.
Mhm. But like Ben Clarkson, the animator, he did the "Wait for You" video.
Jay Brown did "Wanna Go," the first one we released. Yeah,
Yes, yeah, that one,
Dorian.
and then yeah, the other Dorian. Yeah, Dorian did the Bonfires one. Um, yeah, they were all different in approach, but like kind of just letting them use their uh, mode, their medium of creativity, and go from there. Because something like, for example, like Ben Clarkson with the "Blessings in Disguise" video, like I mean, I would have never really thought of that. And the "Wait for You" video, it's just none of us would have thought of any of this stuff. He's like a creative genius, and his animation skills are incredible. Um, so a lot of it is just trusting in the particular creative person you're working with.
Yeah, right.
That'd
I
be
know.
amazing.
Too bad there's not a cable channel that does like music
Thought about
videos
that.
all
Yeah.
the time. That would be cool. You did a few remixes off the past album. How does that work into with your doing, and how did that come about? I guess there was Pacifier, did Want to Go, and Pfeiffer. Is that correct for Writing on the Wall?
Yep. And Manic Focus did "Bonfires."
So how did that all come about, and how do you approach that? Or is it, hey, here's our song, you do what you want with it, and we'll take a listen afterwards? Or are you collaborative with them on doing it?
Kind of like we go back with all those acts, and I mean, to kind of prove the point that we were talking about, like there's two EDM DJs and a reggae band, and they both did remixes of Jimkata songs, and people love them.
Yeah, it's a little both. Like the Pacifier remix, I worked pretty hands on with Ted for that one, and definitely a lot of like sending stuff back and forth, and uh, getting different people involved. I got Jay from Double Tiger, John Brown's Body, involved to do a verse. I got TJ, who's a horn player with John Brown's Body, involved, just based off of like Ted sending me the first iteration of it back and being like, "Oh, I love this," and then like, "Oh, like I'm hearing this thing," and then going back and forth. Some of the more electronic producers, I mean, they have their own world of production, and we kind of just trust them to make something awesome. And then, I mean, I don't even know if we had really any notes for either the Pfeiffer. It's kind of just a fun enjoyment. Like you get to hear it back, and then you go, "Whoa, like that's cool." I did
It was
not."
And it was
think about a
funny
song
too
that
to
way.
see to like how their brains worked as far as like what layer to pop out and really ride on and like kind of make that like something like a synth that might be a little more buried in the background. Like I think like Manic Focus kind of took some things and really ran with it, and I was like, that's a really clever way to like have the entire shift of a song focus. And I think that's a sign of a strong remix, is if like you the artist, the original artist, doesn't even see that as a potential or a possibility.
Nice. So with the remixes, what it makes me think of is like New Order. Would you consider New Order an influence, or what are your influences going back?
Hell yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean that's
yeah,
like
for sure.
the new wave. I think we're a little young for to have experienced like that first generation of it, but like we've always been compared to like the Talking Heads, like New Order, like even Depeche Mode, like that kind of vein of like the way the songs are structured.
Yeah, I don't feel like you get
Yeah,
as dark as they do, though. There's an
right,
optimism to it you might not find in some of that early new wave.
right. That's true. Um, yeah, no, that's true. I think we were all kind of influenced by that type of stuff, and uh, Aaron, who plays synths and with us, and he's always been pretty influenced by like Genesis and Rush and um, a lot of like '80s prog stuff. Yeah, yes, and all that. It's kind of just what he grew up with, and yeah, it just tends to come
It does,
out.
but I feel like you're able to utilize that in really unique ways. I mean, I love when I hear it and it feels true to the era.
Sure.
Like I still dig that so much, but maybe that's because I grew up in the 80s and like it's very, very authentic sound for me. But I also love to
Yeah.
see there's so much you can do. So I love when people get to really like play around, with all of that.
Yeah, we've never been like a there are some acts that you listen to and you go, what is this New Order, or is it, they're just so dead on with it, which is another, art in itself of like really studying the production methods and stuff. But we've never been quite like that, but we pull everything into our own little sound.
If you are enjoying All That Jam, please like and subscribe to our social media channels at All That Jam Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our website, allthatjampod.com. Make sure to sign up for our email list and tune in every week for new episodes.
Also, look for full interviews on our YouTube channel. And remember, stay beautiful, but don't stay underground too long.